So yes, if you just take the example of Ike and Tina Turner, you know how Ike, the patriarch, Capricorn, used the matriarch, Tina Turner, to create. And it just, the patriarch came in with its suppression and enforcement and control, and literally just broke and beat Tina down. And I'm just, you know, using this as an example. There's nothing wrong with that. And how she had to leave and build up that courage in order to get away from that energy, the patriarch, and then free herself and then become liberated within her own right, as the matriarch will definitely do so within the time in the astrology through Pluto, is what I'm assuming here. So here, Black Moon Lilith is the midpoint to this trine aspect from your 5th and 9th house. Black Moon Lilith, 7th house. She's your shadow, Capricorn. Not only your shadow, she's what you beat up and suppressed, the patriarch. You did this to Black Moon Lilith, the creatrix, the matriarch. And she's also representative of our entire solar system. Isn't she? She is. So set her free, please, and tell the truth to set us all free. So Black Moon Lilith, the creatrix, made this world through chaos. And the chaos was your relationship with her, Black Moon Lilith. You beat her up through the chaos and control, creating your own constructed world through the planetary crashes that happened within the solar system. And you suppressed her and oppressed her and locked her in the closet, so to say, a dark black hole or abyss. You threw her down there after, you know, the whole symbology of what I just went over in the book with all the planets lined up, how the human design was created and how the grand design was created. That's why sometimes I look past the astrology. There's more of a purpose than to, you know, honor the evolutionary intentions of the soul. I respect that and everything, but there's more past the astrology. If we look at who created this grand design through astrology, this magical circle that created the human design, who did that? The patriarch, the bloodline, the crown, the divine blood. Okay? There's more to life than, you know, us being a design to play within the grand design. Do you see my point? So you put her in the closet, the black hole, or the abyss, where she still is until she does emerge, which she is emerging now. Give the matriarch back her power, please, and tell the truth. Liberate your battered wife that created you, Capricorn, patriarch. So I hope that prediction made sense and you can see how the power shifted to the patriarch from the matriarch, and the human design was made and the grand design was made. And Saturn, that's where all the answers lie, right there. So I hope that was helpful. Now we're going to go to the tarot and see if we can get some more insight. So let's see here. So let's shuffle the cards. And this is for the patriarch, Capricorn, and the crown, the bloodline, the 13 bloodlines, 13, put a fucus there on in the astrology between Sagittarius and or within the constellation of Sagittarius, the 13 bloodlines, the divine blood. This is your tarot horoscope. I'm going to draw 6 cards here. And well, I'm going to draw 12 at first so we can look at all your 12 cards. Look at the picture. So we got the King of Cups. And I'm thinking we should get some pretty destined cards here, major arcana, because this is for Saturn, the patriarch, the crown, the bloodline, the royal bloodline. We got the 7 of Wands. People think Leo is divine blood, royal. Really, the divine blood is Capricorn, is Saturn. Got the Hierophant. Seven of Swords. Got some sevens. Got the World card. Got the 3 of Wands. We got the Queen of Swords, another King, a Queen. Let's see, 2 major arcanas, a couple 7 cards in there. We got the Chariot, okay. And then we got some more Wands. We got the 8 of Wands here. We had the 3 of Wands earlier, so a lot of Wands. And then we got Pluto right here, the Death card, purification of the world perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the Hierophant is definitely a doorway into something more sovereign, doorway to abundance. We got the 9 cups. A wish. Then we got the 7 of Cups. Another 7. We got 3 sevens here in the deck. I mean, if that isn't a spiritual awakening, a repair of the temple, spiritual attunement, and some spiritual decisions that need to be honored, need to be made and honored and thought about very, very wisely. So we have the Queen of Swords. She came in reverse for you, and this is for the full moon. And then we have the Chariot here in reverse. And then we have the 3 of Wands upright. Then we have the King of Cups here in reverse. And then we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. And we have the World here in reverse. So for your full moon here, definitely a release of energy. Let's see. so, let's see here. I mean, the reversals here, there's some resistance here. Because if you notice, the patriarch could want to backslide and not go through with this initiation process because there's subtle changes being made. But it's almost as if it's wanting to try to bend or make some compromises to this purification process that's emerging here. And there's no way you can compromise that. There's no way that you could, let's just use the example of building community up, making it look so neat, organized, beautiful, which, you know, I'm very grateful for. However, if it's not going to, if you're just trying to do that to hold on to power and not give in to the matriarch, or through this purification process to move towards liberation, Aquarius here, because the Chariot reverse is resistance, Queen of Swords, not feeling good about this, really thinking, how can I kind of back away from natural law to continue to control emotions here. King of Cups in reverse, wanting to keep the control here, the patriarch, because it's emotionally, there's an emotional connection to this process that doesn't want to be let go of for some reason here. And the World in reverse, it's not going to bring out what is needed through this cleansing, deconditioning, this soul emergence of a new way of identifying oneself within this, all of these, the Seven of Cups right here, all of these, you know, these choices that are illusionary, delusionary, giving us all to think about, it's like distracting energy. It takes us away. Let's see, Three of Wands here, of really meditating on what we want to come in with the Three of Wands. We want to embrace this new phase of life, of soul emerging into a new collective connection with humanity that is sovereign for all of us through the truth here. But it doesn't want to give it. The patriarch doesn't want to. It wants to do things where it's as if it's trying to give the benefit of the doubt of this new purification, new world coming in, the truth coming in. Everything's going to be eliminated, purified, and towered out with Pluto. So regardless, the patriarch wants to hold on. There's something emotionally, it's emotionally attached to, that it's not ready to let go of the world here. Okay, so it's keeping us in delusion and illusion, making everything look beautiful. Oh, I'm doing my part. I'm going to fix a little here and there, and I'm going to build up the most beautiful thing. But this is just a distraction to keep us busy, because what's more important is for us to really celebrate the Three of Wands, triplicity, the spirit, bringing it in, calling in this new phase, this new age, this new energy, this new sovereign right that we are a creator. We are whole inside. We have a mind, body, a spirit. We have a heart. We are internalized as whole, powerful, abundance. Abundance is our birthright. It can't be tidbit here, tidbit there, reward here, reward there. You know what I mean? That's the patriarch. That's the patriarch. Still be grateful. Still be in the energy of gratitude. Keep a positive attitude. Yes, keep kindness. But more importantly, we need the truth coming up. And we're bringing it to us. That's why more truth is pouring out. More insight is pouring out into the collective conscience, subconscious and unconscious. And it's initiating all of this. It's creating our new world here. Okay? So, yes, we need to know who we are, what we are, where we came from, how was this world created. It's already in our conscience through ancestry, way back, through the ones that do hold the wisdom here, the crown. It's already in our conscience. But with this continuing, going into the future, Pluto is really going to cleanse out. The patriarch served its purpose. We send it our love. We embrace it still. And there's still a place, yes, for Saturn, for all of that. But there's going to have to be some changes. Saturn is